Hey friends, are you excited to know who are top 10 greatest West Indies cricketers all the time? So today in this video we are going to give you list of top 10 greatest West Indies cricketers all the time, so let's get started. Number 10. Clive Lloyd. Clive Lloyd captained West Indies in their most successful years. He led them to the 1975 and 79 World Cup victories. He was also the first Windies player to play 100 Test matches for the country. Lloyd has scored over 9,000 international runs in his career. Number 9. Dwayne Bravo. Dwayne Bravo is one of the biggest assets of the West Indies side in recent years. Bravo is one of the best all-rounders and scored over 6,000 international runs and taken 291 wickets in all formats. He is also regarded as one of the most lethal death bowlers. Malcolm Marshall. Marshall was one of the fastest bowlers to play cricket. He stood 5 feet 11 inches, relatively shorter than other fast bowlers from the Windies. Despite that, his fierce bowling brought immense success to the country. Marshall has taken 533 wickets internationally. He averaged 20.94 in tests. It is the best for any bowler who has taken over 200 wickets. In a career of 13 years and 217 matches, Marshall retired as the highest wicket taker for the West Indies in Test with 376 wickets. Number 7. Garfield Sobers. Sir Garfield Sobers is one of the pioneers of West Indies cricket. His career spanned from 1954 to 1974, the era in which West Indies was not the best side. However, his all-around magnificence uplifted Windies cricket. Sobers became the first batsman to score 6 sixes in an over. He further scored 8,032 runs in 93 Test matches with an average of 57.78. Many argue that if he played the same number of tests as players do in recent times, he would have scored around 15,000 runs. Sobers played a single ODI in his life, but his batting did not come. Number 6. Gayle. Who does not love Gayle, the most destructive batsman the world has seen? As many legends quote that they haven't seen anyone hit a ball that effortlessly for 6. What people would be surprised to know is that he isn't just a blind hitter of the ball, he is the leading run scorer for Windies in both ODI and T20 cricket. Even in a format like Test, Gayle has scored 7,214 runs with the highest score of 333. In ODIs he has scored 10,425 runs with a double century to his name. Number 5. Vivian Richards. One of the most stylish players to grace cricket is none other than Vivian Richards. He was the most explosive batsman back then. Richards is considered one of the best batsmen of the century and unarguably the best during the peak era of Windies. Richards is the 5th highest run scorer for West Indies with 15,261 runs in all formats. He has the best average among the batsmen for the West Indies who has played a minimum of 100 tests. Number 4. Curtly Ambrose. Pakistan and other countries are second to the list of quality pacers. The best country to do so remains the Windies, and another one of the lots is Curtly Ambrose. Standing 6 feet 7 inches, Ambrose terrorized batsmen with his super speed and accuracy. He remained the best bowler during his career on paper as well as on the field. He took 405 Test wickets and 225 ODI wickets. He retired as the second highest wicket taker for his nation. Number 3. Chanderpaul. Chanderpaul is one of the most successful unorthodox batsmen in the world. He had a weird crab-like stance and was famous for the stickers on his face. Chanderpaul was considered the best batsman of his era after Brain Lara. He is the second top scorer in Tests for the Windies with 11,867 runs and third in ODI with 8,778 runs. He was the top scorer for West Indies in the final of the 2004 Champions Trophy. Number 2. Courtney Walsh. The greatest and most successful fast bowler for the West Indies is Courtney Walsh. He made his debut in 1984, along Curtly Ambrose was a deadly combination for the Windies. He is the highest taker for Windies in all the formats. He has taken 519 wickets in Test and 227 in ODIs. He also became the first bowler to take 500 wickets in international cricket. He was also presented with West End Cricketer of the Year in 1987. Number 1. Brain Lara. Arguably one of the greatest batsmen ever produced on earth. He was often compared with Sachin Tendulkar and some even rated him above Sachin. Lara is the top scorer for West Indies in tests and overall, too. He has scored over 22,000 runs. He is also the only West Indies player to score 10,000 runs in both tests and ODIs. He also holds the record for highest individual score in Test cricket, with his unbeaten 400 against England at Antigua in 2004. Hope now you know who are the top 10 greatest West Indies cricketers all the time. If you like this video, please hit a like button. Don't forget to follow our YouTube channel.